there it is. I still can't get over seeing Jerry Lawler walk out holding the SWE World Heavyweight Championship, but we do. And this is an opportunity for Bret to become the first two-time champion in SWE. He was our very first champion. He's still top of the rankings, which is why he has earned himself this opportunity. He's currently top of the rankings by quite a few points as well, I believe. Where is he? I think he's on plus 12. Second is plus 9. So he's 3 points ahead of anybody else. So big opportunity for him here. But Jerry the King Lawler, SWE champion. Who knows? He's already defeated Zack Sabre Jr. Could he defeat Bret Hart here? The referee holds the belt up high. It's even got Lawler's name on it. The bell goes and we are underway. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Jerry the King Lawler, SWE Championship of the World. And don't forget, tomorrow we continue on our WrestleManias. Tomorrow we're looking at the Attitude Era. We'll have the Hardcore Championship being defended. I think it's Rock versus Austin tomorrow as well. Let me have a quick gander. April, there we go. Yeah, Rock versus Austin tomorrow, Hardcore Championship match, and a triple threat tag team TLC. The Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian. So it should be a pretty fun night as well tomorrow. And don't forget, we are still knocking out the Dusty Classic. We're finally on to round number 2, seeing some big teams move forward into the third round. And eventually we will have tag team champions in this universe mode. Eventually, anyway. It's going to be a long time coming. It's 4 months into, it's going to be about 5 months into the year before we do end up actually crowning our tag team champions eventually. But it's been fun. It has been fun. And of course, after this, we'll start another tournament. Maybe Cruiserweight Classic, Mae Young Classic. Basically, anything with the word classic on the end seems to be the case, doesn't it, really? I want to do Brawl for All at some point as well to crown some sort of crazy UFC-style fighter champion thingy. Bret now dumping, or being dumped to the outside, shall I say, by Jerry Lawler. Of course, champion's advantage does exist here, so if Lawler can keep Bret outside until the 10 count, he will retain the championship that way. Even if he gets counted out himself, he will retain the championship. So it's down to Bret here to get Lawler back in the ring as soon as possible and try and finish him off. And remember, if Bret wins this one by the sharpshooter, then all 3 matches tonight would have been won by a sharpshooter. Sharpshooter Mania is running wild on you. Lawler sending Bret back in the ring. There's Lawler here. He does have the championship advantage, but deciding that he wants to win this legit. He wants to prove himself because as much as anybody else, I saw the comment section down below. We were all giving Jerry Lawler hassle for winning that match. And Lawler is determined to prove that he is worth being our champion. And I mean, he defeated Zack Sabre Jr. If he can defeat Bret Hart as well, then there'd be no arguments really with Jerry the King Lawler being our champion, I suppose. Jerry now clotheslines Bret Hart to the outside. Rolls Bret through, but Bret catches him with a drop toe hold, dropping Jerry face first. Jerry! Poor old Jerry. Bret now big elbow in the face of Jerry as well as he brings him back up to a standing base. And Bret sends Jerry back into the ring and now drags him to the outside before slamming him face first across the apron. Bret now brings Jerry Lawler back up to his feet before dropping an elbow right in the dome. But Jerry fighting back. Yeah, if Jerry can win this one, then yeah, he would definitely prove a lot of people wrong. Definitely. Including me as well. Bret now sending Jerry Lawler into the corner. I think he was going for a back rake there, but decided against it. Spins him round into the running bulldog. Bret now stamping on the back of the head of Lawler. I think Lawler's been busted open here as Bret dropping the double elbows. Yeah, it looks to me like Lawler's been busted open. Bret now with the pin. Ooh, only a 2 count. Bret cannot believe it. He thought he had the match done there, and I'll be honest, I don't think he's far away. Lawler does not look with it here at all. He's been busted open. He's not looking in a great position right now at all. I mean, if Bret was to lock in a sharpshooter, I think he'd have this one done, you know. But the big strikes by Jerry Lawler. Oh, Bret is rocked. If Jerry can pile drive him, you never know. Jerry sends Bret into the corner. And Lawler's going to go for that diving fist. This is how he won the championship against Zack, and he hits it as well. That's how he won the belt against Zack. He goes in for the pin. 1, 2. Oh my God, Bret Hart kicked out. Bret Hart kicked out. Jerry Lawler almost retaining the SWE championship in what would have been a surprise victory against Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret now with a running cross body. And Jerry kicks out. I mean, it's not very often you have a match where the champion would possibly come in as the underdog. And that's no offense to Jerry Lawler. He was a very good wrestler in his time. Very, very good wrestler. However, he is currently facing off against the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be in Bret the Hitman Hart. And Bret is just wrenching back at the arm of Jerry Lawler. And here comes something big. Bret is stalking. Is he thinking? Hey, he is. He's going to roll him. He does roll him. Jerry is a little bit too far from the ropes. And Jerry taps. Sharpshooter Mania. There you go. That's your hashtag in the comment section down below. Sharpshooter Mania is running wild on the new generation. 3 matches, 3 submission victories, 3 sharpshooter victories, and Bret the Hitman Hart is a 2-time SWE champion, taking the belt away from Jerry the King Lawler on Jerry's first defense. Wow. So who will Bret's next defense be against? We will find that out a little bit later on. But well done to Bret Hart, and thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you again tomorrow for our Manias as we continue on with the Attitude Era. The stupid recording software decided to cut me off while I was trying to outro. I can't remember where I got to. So yeah, tomorrow TLC Triple Threat, Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian, Rock versus Austin, and a callback to one of my favourite Hardcore Championship matches in WrestleMania history. It was Kane, Raven, and The Big Show. WrestleMania 19, I believe. And those 3 guys will be up against Sabu for the Hardcore Championship. And of course, don't forget to check out our Dusty Classic as well as that continues on. And I believe Bret Hart is still involved in that alongside his partner, Jim the Anvil Neidhart as well. So who knows, Bret could become a double champion as well as being our first 2-time champion. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow. Good night, God bless. Auf Wiedersehen, all the other good stuff. Bye-bye.